Welcome back to Sheep Shiz, working with sheep and doing shiz.
When I was born, just west of the river, Mississippi mud running in my veins.
So I brought some wood in, like one armful, and then I let everything else get wet. You might be in the way more than anything. Today's pretty nice.
Don't pee on the wood. Get out of there.
It's gonna be a long way home. And it's gonna take my heart and soul, my heart and soul. We started off before I started school. Mom and Dad said we're headed.
It's a pretty nice warm day out, but apparently tonight it's gonna start to snow a lot, and it's the start of the cold snap. So basically right through the week it's gonna get very cold, or at least colder than it has been. So we're going to do a little bit of prep work today, get some straw in the barn for the various animals, in the little house for the boys outside, for the birds in their building, and also get some more firewood inside for us. And then hopefully we just don't have to go anywhere. I mean, I guess we'll have to clear out the driveway at some point, but other than that, it'd be nice to just kind of hunker in and go nowhere. At least that's my plan. I haven't checked the schedule, haven't asked Lindsay. Maybe we have to go all kinds of places, I don't know.
Someday I'll put off the road somewhere near Easter morning, and I'll find that little church where my family filled the pew. I spend my whole life running from Iowa. It's gonna be a long way home. It's gonna take.
Alice, dude.
The problem is Alice isn't noticing enough to deal with him. Someone else needs to tune him.
He was surprised that I caught him.
How that He's cranky now. He's like, well, screw you, then I won't go near the sheep. What was next, straw?
I want to see baby do an air kick or something.
Is this living or what?
Makes you realize that the property actually is windy, because this is silent.
The moms want him. Keep an eye on your baby, Alice. They're in there with him.
I have to get out past you, bud.
Arthur just fits. So everyone's nicely bedded down in here. It'll be plenty. Definitely for the snow. The snow doesn't seem to bother these guys at all. Alice and her little Lammy will be inside in their little area. These guys, the rest of the flock, general population, will have access to this. For the snow, I highly doubt they're going to use it. For the cold temps, I mean, it's only showing that it's going to get down to like minus 20, 25, which, I mean, in the scheme of things, isn't actually that cold, especially for Shetlands, from what we've seen. But just given that some of them are due, we're probably going to lock them up at night, just so no lambs are born outside, because that's the kind of temps that just will kill them. I mean, we're not sheep experts, but like getting born wet onto minus 25 in the snow outside, it's pretty well a death sentence. Yeah, in general, we kind of have an infrastructure issue on this farm, but we are making what we have work for now. That's where you were born, right there. I could use that ladder inside. You're not going to give your pregnant wife a ladder?
I gave you a child.
So what are we doing? First off, what is this?
This is the last remaining chunk of our Holzhausen, so our round wood stack. It looks really cool. Our thought was we'd have 2 of them, and because it's by the house, it would look awesome. It's a work of art and functional, and that is true, but we don't have a lot of spare time to be dicking around with fancy round wood piles.
But it's going to be really cold. And when it gets windy, we lose all of our heat because the house is like 150 years old. So, which is really old by North American standards. Yeah, I don't know how useful I'm going to be.
So this wood is here. We need to get it to a little window at the side of the house and to go into the basement where the stove is. So we basically, the best method we found is just hucking it over there, put something in front of the window so we don't break the window. Once we have a bunch over there that we want to get in, then we move the thing that's covering the window and we shuffle it all inside. In a perfect world, we then nicely stack that wood from the basement. I don't see that happening. Unfortunately, it rained, so I brought some wood in, like 1 armful, and then I let everything else get wet.
So you want us to throw wood at the border collie?
The border coward, he might be in the way more than anything.
That was better.
Right into the metal fencing.
Yep. So I mean, it's supposed to be cold for what, 3 days? What is that?
2 to 4 days, depending on how you define cold.
Yeah, that is something. They keep saying it's like an extreme freeze, and I get that most of Canada's getting like minus 40, but we're not. Yeah.
So 24 pieces a day times, let's try to get 5 days worth.
Sorry, 24 times 5?
120?
Yeah. Have we? No. We have not. Hi, good boy. Hi. At what point is this a job for the children? Pretty soon, eh?
I mean, she's capable of it now. I'm gonna make her do it in the winter. Mind you, today is pretty nice.
Don't pee on the wood. Get out of there. I really, really, really want a micro stove in our bedroom. And I want a cook stove in the main floor. Because, I mean, yeah, we'd save money. But it's like $5,000 out to put the chimneys in and everything. This is a little more of my speed.
Yeah.
That's only because I'm pregnant. Normally when I do this job, I try to see how far away I can be and huck it in the window. Which is why there's all kinds of damage all around the window.
They should call it fire should, not firewood.
Where's he going?
Or fire could.
Look, he's like, there's bark on that. Walter,
There you go, buddy.
Walter. There. He's like, give me the bark. Good boy. Don't go down there. Don't no. That's basically our preparations for extreme weather.